So this is update on my Z9 V6 cooling fan. Remember I changed it from last month. So today is 7th of August 2023. So remember I replaced this fan sometime last month, July, I believe so. So while was it yesterday? I took it for a drive yesterday. I was actually going somewhere yesterday, and then suddenly the car was actually driving very slowly. I was just in the traffic, so the speed was very low. The vehicle speed was low. All of a sudden, I started hearing one loud grinding sound from the front of the vehicle. So from the sound, I could tell where it was coming from. So I suspected the fan, and so because the way the road was where I was at that time, I just couldn't stop the car there. There was no space for me to park to see what's going on. So what I first did was, as the sound was just doing, it was so loud that even with the AC, all the windows up, I could still hear the sound very loud. It was as if the engine was grinding, but because I knew how how good my engine is, so I just ruled out the engine. I knew it has to be from the fan. So what I first did was I switched off the AC. Of course the sound remained, but when you switch off the AC, it's expected the fan will spin for some seconds or so before the speed will reduce. So when I switched off the AC, it took some seconds. I kept driving. It was still there until I now got to a spot where I could I could park the vehicle. So by that time, the sound now reduced. So by the time I came out of the car, I still left the engine running, but with the AC off, that sound had gone off. So but when I checked, I saw the fan was still spinning, but that loud noise was no longer there. So it was so I was just on a low speed, which was expected since the fan AC has been switched off. So I said, okay, nothing I could do about it. It was even on Sunday. Remember, today is Monday, 7th of August 2023. So it was on Sunday, so nothing I could do. So I carried on. I still put on the AC. I continued with my journey. I got about 10 minutes into the drive. Immediately reduced speed. It started again. I could tell, higher vehicle speed, the fan speed will come down, to drop. But once the fan speed increases to higher speed, then it comes up. So today again, I took the car to work. I didn't have time to do anything about it. So immediately I got to my place of work. By the time I reduced the car, I just parked. I wanted to do a few things. I was still inside the car, checking one or two things, some personal stuff. Then the noise started again. So I now left the AC on, came out, and I could still feel the fan, the brake was just grinding. So I said, okay, use the fan I put. Remember, it was a used fan, not a new fan. I put, didn't last. It wasn't even up to 4 weeks. I'll check the last time the day I published that video. So I got back from work today, and I said, there's no point. Let me just remove it and put back the old one. Remember, the old one was not making noise, only that it has started wobbling, and it stays only on higher speed, not on low speed. At least it's much safer than this one that is from the way I could tell the bearing was grinding once the speed started increasing. So I've removed it. So from the look of this now, this is the fan the car came with from brand new, the one I removed that was wobbling, even though it was still working, causing no overheating issue. Now this is the one I put. This is the one I bought. Of course, I didn't put the fan code, so I used back the old one, and so there's something I now observed. Because before I was always saying it's difficult to tell one that is meant for V6 and one that is meant for 4-cylinder. But I think I've figured it out even without any part number. I could still be wrong, but there's something I need to show you guys. So when I bought the old one, the one that is meant for V6 Z9 607 phase 2 V6, now you can see here there are holes behind the motor cover. This is the motor. The motor is inside anyway. So what I mean, the electronics controls the blade. So there are holes here. Alright. So I wish you can see the inside. I think let me see if my touch can show you. I think from the look of things, they did in such a way that because it has higher capacity, I think this is like 150 watts or something. So with that higher capacity, let's see. Oh no. I don't know if you can see the inside. So I think it's this one. It needs to be cooled off more than this. Can see this one is sealed up. So this is the one I put. Meaning this is most likely a lower capacity one. There's no opening here. So if you start getting too hot, please you need to be able to cool off it. This one I want to believe is meant for the heat to be going out from here. I can see the panel here and some stuff like this, like IC, diode and the rest. I can't say for sure, but it appears so. So, meaning this one that has this hole, since this far has never been changed on this car for me, except when I did that video last month in June or July. Not sure it was up to June. So I want to believe this is meant for pieces. No, I can't say. Remember, even the part number of this fan for 407 is different. They all look alike, but this is different from that of 407, the part number. So it's possible that the 407 V6 own is also different from this. But it's better to go for this, since at least now I can identify the V6 design. So you can see this one is same. Now when you look at this, is the fan cone or fan shroud. So this one is for this one. So when you look at it, you can see this one is meant for position here. So once you cover it, let me see if I can cover. Okay, I think I'm done with the brush. Let's see. I really want you guys to learn this. Okay, let me remove this. Okay. Okay. Now you can see those holes. They also perforated the fan shroud to match these holes. So that, like I said, I believe they made the heat. Since this one is meant to run hotter than the other one, or spin faster, or for whatever reason, so it's supposed to cool off better. I'm not sure, but also when you look at this, you see there's no opening. Okay, I wrote this thing. I actually got this fan. I kept it as spare because I got it used, so I didn't use it. I kept it as spare. So when this thing now started, I decided to use it. So when I got it, I tested it, it was working. So that's why you can see spare works. So no opening, no opening. Now something else I observed. I want you guys to pay attention so you learn. So you know when you look at it like this, they all look alike. The blades. No. look at look at this thing here. Then look at this one here. You can see this is much bigger. You can see this is very tiny. So the blade for this is much bigger. So what I now did was I also turn it like this. So I now measured this and this. The motor, the blade, that's the motor itself, or the blade. Let's just say the blade. Let's assume the motor is the same size. So this is bigger here. From here to here is much wider. While here to here is smaller. There's something I used to measure it. I think I'll take this away. So, meaning that this is bigger. In fact, I also put the two like this and now saw that this one is wider. The one removed from this is from the vehicle is wider. Now in terms of here to here, this one is much bigger. You know. So they are not actually the same when you look at it very well, you know. So I can't say for sure if this is exactly the type. Okay, if you put it in your 407, let's assume this is the only type you see in 407. If you put this on 407, it will still match. The only difference now is that the position of the wire. As you can see, this one, the wire harness comes from here. You can see how it comes, but this one is straight. So if I'm looking for a 407 fan with this type of harness, this is the type of harness that this one comes with. So if I'm looking for 407 with this type of fan wiring harness, you can see this in it. I'll simply look for this type. But this one is confirmed to be this is. Why this? I don't know, because I don't know the vehicle was removed from. I bought it as used, so I don't know. I can't tell which vehicle was it removed from. Unfortunately, it didn't even last. Probably because the system was pushing it to spin higher than it should, beyond its capacity, I would say. And it now failed within a short time. So, at least, of course, what I could do again is, I'll put back this one, the one that the car came with. Like I said, I think it's better than, it might be wobbling, but it wasn't no noise or anything. This one is just a question of time. Probably if I use it again by tomorrow, unless it will fail completely. So, even if I can't find another new one, at least I can now know what. All I do is I'll measure here, get the accurate measurement. So that if I'm looking for another one, I'll also use here to know. Meaning that from here I can tell which is bigger. We'll also measure from here to here, but the truth is I can actually, even without any measurement, I can see, once I see this side, I can tell if it's for a bigger capacity compared to this one. So what I will do, see what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this. So anytime I'm going to buy a fan, whether new or used, whether it has part number or not, I'll use this one to take. If I see anyone that is exactly like this, I'm not going to buy it. Meaning that this is smaller capacity. So this will always remind me that I need to do something that is wider here, and also here, bigger here, and also have this hole, you know. And I also need one that if I get this one, I'll put it on top of the one that is for sale, and can see. Look at it very well. Look at where this one stopped. Look at this one, it's outside. You can see the gap difference. So I want to use this. Then whenever I get the accurate V6 one that is exactly like this or as big as this, even if it doesn't have this hole, then I'll probably will now remove this. When I replace this one, I'll now keep this one, be using this one to make for this. But this one is, for me, is already condemned. Okay, so I think everybody have learned, who is interested in learning this, must have learned what I just showed them. Of course, it can be very difficult. Without the part numbers, it can be difficult before now to tell which is this is and the person. But as majority of project technicians, they will tell you they're all the same fans. There's no difference between V6 and 4 cylinder fan, but there is. It's easier to get the V6 if you are buying brand new. The brand new on the pack, you see the part number. The part number will tell you whether it's V6 or not. Talking about Peugeot part number, but once it's out of that pack, so in other words, a mischievous part seller can even swap. You can remove the new fan and put maybe he sells the fan without the pack. So you can take another new one, a 4-cylinder one, and put inside the pack for the V6 with the V6. That the pack that has a V6 part number. Probably because it will cost much. It's expected to cost higher because it has more capacity than the 4-cylinder. So you can use it to deceive you to sell a 4-cylinder fan in place of V6 fan. So it doesn't. The part number now to me is no longer relevant. So I'll start focusing on physically on the fan, the shape, the size. No, it's very obvious. I mean, this is just a smaller capacity fan, the one that just came compared to the one that came with the car. So, okay, so I think that's all. By the way, I noticed let me put this thing. The condenser kind of dirty. So I know I washed it when I did the 5-speed to 6-speed conversion, or was it from auto to manual conversion? I know I washed this way. You can see some dirt here. So let me see. So I'm going to what I usually do is I'll drive the car to car wash where they wash car, and they use a high pressure this thing to blow water through it. But then since the fan is already out, I've gotten a bucket of water, so I'll use the cup, I'll use inside it and then splash. I know the pressure won't be that much. Just splash it from here, see if I can, just to push water to pass through as much as possible, and then put back the fan. So that way I'll be this I know because once this condenser phase blocks, definitely the car will start overheating. So look at the panels that I did work on the other time. It's still okay. The work I did there is still intact. You know, before I said next time I go to remove it, I'll change the connector. But there's no need, it's still intact. Okay, so that's about it. So lesson learned. So if you have a V607 and V607, understand that the fans are not the same, especially the Z9, 607, not the Z8. The Z8, I don't know how to identify the fan capacity, but I expect it to be higher than that of 4-cylinder. Like I said, this one I checked it. Either it's 1,500 capacity or 1,500 something like that. Either 1,500 or 150 watts, not amps. While this 4-cylinder is about 120 watts or 1200 watts. So okay, see, that's all for the video.